Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into the microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and I continue with Deus Ex Human Revolution Blind. Now, last time I had I did a lot of things actually. Defeated my first boss, who was killed by Jensen in a cutscene, despite my sincere hopes for not killing him, so I'm still a little bit annoyed about that. But I also had a conversation with Sarif, and I managed to get some info out of him. So let's talk with him again and discuss my next move.
Here, this is for you. It's a corporate passport encoded with your biometrics. I've set up a false flag routing which should get you to Hengsha Island without any problems.
You're sending me to China? What about FEMA?
FEMA's got nothing to do with this, trust me. We'll have better luck in China.
How can you say that? I saw the bastard who killed Megan pulling his men out of that facility. I left one of those men dead in its underground storage bay.
I know that, Adam. Frank was monitoring the whole thing. So I also know that before he died, that man gave you an address in China. I want you to check it out.
That doesn't make any sense.
Look, Adam. There's a reason this company's under attack. You think it has to do with the typhoon or with some other top secret military project that I haven't told you about?
The thought had crossed my mind.
Yeah, well, it doesn't. The work Megan's team was doing before they were killed, it was redefining what it means to be human. This company, Sarif Industries, was about to lead mankind to its next stage in human development. Self-controlled evolution. Can't you see how scary that can be to some people?
Sure. I also see how lucrative it can be for some others.
It's never been about money for me, Adam. But you're right. There are people out there who don't exactly feel the same.
Like who?
I'm hoping you'll be able to find that answer for us in China. So get going. Farida's prepping the chopper.
Yeah, but before I leave, I want to get back to the limb clinic and buy the other Praxis Kit, because it might not be available later. Like, I'm not even sure how long it will be before I return to Detroit. And I think that's all. Yeah. Unfortunately, I didn't meet with Sanders because that side quest was scrapped after I decided to go to the FEMA camp. I thought I might be able to meet with him later, but apparently it's not the case. Okay, so to the left.
You believe it? We had the place surrounded, and we were ordered to hang back. Since when did we take orders from David Sarif?
Maybe there was some hazardous material they were worried about.
More like there was something illegal in there that they wanted the rent-a-cop to get rid of. We should have never let that guy in.
I thought Jensen did okay. He helped save the hostages.
He got lucky.
You guys know that I'm right here, right?
You're Jensen, right? One of my buddies told me what you did at the plant. Nice job saving those hostages.
Well, thanks. Excuse me. And this is the clinic, right?
Welcome to Limb International.
Would you say the police were overly violent?
Overly violent? I don't know. The crowd was getting pretty hostile.
But there was violence, right? The police did physically strike some of the protesters, right?
Well, sort of. I mean, some people were shoving the police shields, and the cops had to shove back, but nobody really got hit, I don't think.
So the cops shoved people down. Very good. Thank you.
I guess she was spinning, an angle on the news coverage of the protests, because those were some very leading questions.
Big news day in Detroit. A hostage taking and a protest? Might bump the regulation debate out of the headline slot.
I'm just here to get my prescription updated. Ran out of neuropazine last week. Thought I could just order up a refill, but I have to see a doctor first.
Okay.
Will you be purchasing anything today?
Yes. I want to buy Praxis Kit. And I guess I can also buy those. I think they stack and they replenish 3 energy cells, so that will be useful for the future when I upgrade my capacity.
Always a pleasure, sir.
Okay, so apparently they do not stack. That's kind of problematic.
Dr. LeBlanc, code blue. Dr. LeBlanc.
Well, to be honest, I can't really be bothered to go and see Surat because he's kind of in a secluded location. So I'll just go to the guy near the gas station and sell him a couple of things.
How may I be of service?
Maybe he has restocked the tranquilizer. He hasn't. Okay, I'll sell this because I don't really need that. This doesn't work with the tranquilizer rifle either. Can sell this. I'll keep those just in case. Might end up being
Always
useful
a pleasure.
against a bot or like during a quest or something. Okay, now I think I'm ready to leave. Although, I guess it's also a decent time to upgrade myself because I think I have like at least 2 Praxis Kits and maybe even 3. So I'll go to the helipad and then before I fly out to China I will choose my upgrades. Oh, I actually have 4. That's even more than I anticipated. Now the thermal armor might be kind of useful. It's automatic and energy consumption is none, and I do get shot a lot, so I suck at stealth. But I feel like I should be maximizing hacking as soon as possible because there's a lot of hacking going on. Batteries are obviously also useful. And this would let me fall from heights. It's also potentially useful for exploring and for getting around the various places. What I think I'm going to do is get another level of hacking, then get another battery right here, and then use the remaining I could maximize the cloak, which might actually be better because that's a lot more utility than the thermal armor upgrade. Because to be honest, if I'm getting shot at, then the situation is pretty dire anyway, and this will pretty much double, well, more than double, the time I get on the cloak. Okay, this is pointless for me because... Well, maybe not pointless. I still use the tranquilizer dart, but I'm not moving around with the rifle as much. Yeah, I think I'll maximize the cloak. Seems like a good investment.
Hey, Jensen. The
Overall.
boss said you were on your way. You're gonna love Hengsha.
You've been there?
Used to live there. I spent 3, maybe 4 years working in the upper city, and most of my nights having fun in the lower one. You ready to go?
Yeah, I think so. Unfinished side quests will be cancelled. I don't think I have any...
Not yet. I've got some things to finish up before we go.
Don't take too long. I'm itching to brush up on my Chinese.
I don't think I have any side quests left. So... Yeah, because I failed this one. It's a pity, but I guess I'm ready.
Ready to head to China now?
I thought I was. How long is this gonna take, Malik?
You mean the flight or the fun afterward? Don't worry, we'll be there before you know it. Climb in. Jensen, you might want to get ready. The jewel of the Yangtze approacheth.
Son of a bitch. I'm supposed to find answers in that.
Hey, twice the scum and half the space. Hang on, we're going in. The address you got off that mark, Hengsha Court Gardens? It's a bit of a walk from here in the Yuzhou district, but I figured it might be best not to drop you too close.
In case Barrett only gave up the address, knowing I'd walk into another trap.
It's the kind of thing I'd do to an enemy. You want my advice? Just find out who lives there and get out.
Okay, I guess she didn't stay. That's quite an impressive city. It reminds me, in its construction style, of like Coruscant or Taris from Star Wars. You know, levels upon levels upon levels, and the lower levels have the above covered, so you can't even see the sky. You know, living in an urban jungle surrounded by concrete and steel from all sides. Now, I'm definitely going to get lost. That's just the way I am. I'm pretty bad with directions.
Have you seen Ning lately?
Not since last week. I'm starting to get worried. She missed 3 days of work already.
You don't think...
Chan, for Ning's sake, I hope not. May is worried though.
Speaking of May, is she still downstairs arguing with Acker?
Where else would she be?
That girl is seriously going to get herself into trouble one of these days.
If that were the case, she'd already be in trouble. Between you and me, I'm starting to think Chan's afraid of her.
Okay, so that's like an agency, if you know what I mean. I think, at least, judging from the fact they were standing.
Oh no, don't tell me I left my purse in there with May. Hey mister, you think you could go in there and pretend to be a customer? It might break up the fight.
Okay, I'll try to...
Told you, I am not getting augment. Not for this.
Our customers would pay much for the services of an augmented girl. You can make a lot of money.
Then tell customers to get themselves augmented and they can go fuck themselves.
I'm sure, May, you have a customer. Get to work.
Oh freak, I didn't want to interrupt them. Now, it's pretty fucked up when you think about it, how he's pressuring her into presumably like chopping off her arm or something like that, because obviously if he wants to appease the people that fetishize the augmentations, then it would have to be something that's visible, because otherwise how could they even tell? Like if she got a brain augmentation, then you wouldn't be able to tell.
My apologies, sir. I was not aware May had a client waiting.
Not exactly a client, I'm just exploring.
You're not a customer, are you?
What makes you say that?
The way you move, your attitude.
And what's my attitude?
Police. Or soldier. Someone on business. So why are you here?
I heard your argument. What was that all about?
They want me to get augmentations. For the customer's pleasure. It's sick. I quit before I ever let them touch me.
Sounded like they don't consider it an option.
They don't. I am lucky, I guess. I've been here the longest. It has advantages. But the new girls, they're not so lucky.
What do you mean?
They are forced to get augments. It's very bad. One of the girls who work here, Ning, she has been gone for days. I fear they took her and will force her to get augmented. You seem like a good man. I am desperate. Please, can you help? I can pay you.
Sure, as I said, it's a pretty fucked up situation, and she confirmed my suspicions that some of them are straight up being forced to be augmented, which is crazy, as I said. Like, literally they are probably chopping off their limbs and replacing them with cybernetic ones against their will. That's just straight up insane.
You keep referring to them. Who are they?
The Honghua Hotel used to be independent. In the past, we had to deal with local police for protection. And because we ran a clean and safe business, they looked the other way. But then, things changed.
What happened?
Bell Tower become the police in Lower Hengsha, and they not care to help us. So, a drug lord came in with all his men and took control. Things has never been the same, and we cannot do anything about it.
Why do you think Ning has been kidnapped?
Before, we could always refuse augmentations. But more and more girls got them, and it brings more money. Now they force us to do it. They won't even hire purebreds like me anymore, because they're not as popular.
Is Ning one of the pure breeds?
Yes. Oh, well, I hope she still is. They started pushing for her to get augments. She say no even when it gets violent. Now I fear they lose patience and will force the operation. Ning's not the first, and she won't be the last.
Isn't this a job for the police?
The police leave Lower Hengsha to Bell Tower. And Bell Tower not care what happens if criminal pay them money. They don't care about my friend or any of the other girls forced into the sex trade.
Yeah, because Bell Tower is a private military contractor, so basically they are mercenaries.
What do you need me to do?
I heard the girls are drugged and taken to a place somewhere in Dagong district. There, they're held until the doctor comes. I wish you to find this place, to find where they're holding Ning. I hope it's not too late.
Okay, I don't particularly care about the reward. Oh, sure.
Okay, I'll help your friend.
Thank you. I knew I was right about you, Mr.
Jensen.
Mr. Jensen. I fear there's little time. You must find Ning before they leash her with augments.
Leash her?
Yes, they call it that. They leash their girls with augments to keep them under control by supplying neuropazine. I do not know where they keep Ning, just that it is somewhere in Dagong district.
A specific location would help.
I tell you, I do not have one. But there is a bouncer here, Chuan Li. He works with these people. He will know where Ning is. He goes to the roof to smoke often. Look for him there. You might be able to convince him to reveal the place.
Okay.
Anything else you can give me?
Yes. The men holding Ning. They most likely work with local triad gang here, the Harvesters. If you look for some of them around, maybe you find Ning better.
Got it.
Okay, now what's interesting to me is that it seems the way she handles English is a little bit inconsistent, because in the dialogue with Jensen, it seems that she stumbles around with the words from time to time, and that she isn't entirely comfortable. She has a pretty strong accent and all that, but before, when she was talking with her, well, I assume pimp, she was pretty, like, she sounded pretty not native speakery. So, and not to mention that it doesn't really make sense. Like, I would assume that her pimp would be speaking to her and with her in Chinese, right? So I'm not sure what's the matter with that. I guess maybe they couldn't be bothered to get the Chinese voice acting and the subtitles, so they just opted out to use only English voiceovers. Okay, I'm not going to steal her money. I will, however, go and look for the bouncer.
Ever since Ning went missing, May has been on the warpath.
Technological marvel of a city with skyscrapers and universities and buildings that are basically architectural wonders. A city full of greenery, wealth, and glowing-eyed students and professionals walking the sparkling clean streets. Now, let's waltz on over to the elevator. Press the lower level button and prepare to enter Hell. This is where TYM and the other blood-sucking corporations shove their plant workers after all their ball-busting shifts are over. While the big wigs in the upper are playing mahjong in their mansions, ordering concubines and eating sushi or whatever they do over there, their workers, or slaves, if you will, are living in hotels. And I'm not talking about the Waldorf here. I'm talking about these little rat-infested pods about the size of a sardine can. And if crime's your thing, you'll feel right at home in Lower Hengsha, especially if you like to watch Hansers get kidnapped by Triad members and hacked to pieces for their spare parts. Book your vacations now, followers. Have fun.
Yeah, so they were talking about the dichotomy between the upper city and the lower city, which again reminds me of Coruscant and of Taris in particular. It was actually a pretty big plot point in KOTOR 1. You know how living in Lower Taris sucked. Okay, I guess it's some kind of a pole dancing contest or something like that. I somehow don't think Jensen would be interested in that.
You were awesome, baby.
Oh, thanks, sweetheart. Oh, hey, did I tell you that the boss is forcing some of the girls to get augmented? Sometimes I talk so much I forget who I told what.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, so he thinks it'd be a nice little gimmick to bring in more custis. Personally, I don't think the girls should be forced into anything, but I find it amazing how passionate people are on both sides of this whole augmentation thing. Some think it's the end of us all, others think it's going to lead us to paradise. In Kabbalah, they say that humanity is supposed to correct itself, and I so believe that's true. You have to have faith that people's sort of unified conscience knows when something's bad for us. So if this technology is really going to destroy us, we stop and check ourselves before it's too late. Then we correct it, you know?
Yeah, so what do I owe you this time?
I wonder if they are going to attack me. They find out, yeah, I think so. Wait. Okay, I should probably leave. I really hope that's not one of the bell tower military private police, because if they end up fighting it with me throughout the entire city, then it's going to be a bit of a problem. I'll get back to the roof to see if I can find the bouncer. I guess that's him having a smoke. So, review of different environmentalist projects. Orbits on, mirrors on the orbit. Synthetic trees. Okay. I guess that's him. I will read this first, because Bell Tower Way. Refusal to engage in any contracts of an ethically challenged nature, and yet here they are pretty much openly, well, it's an open secret of sorts, working with like known criminal triads or whatever. Okay, let's talk to him.
Shove off before I shove you off.
I'm here to see you.
Uh-huh. What about?
Ning.
Open the phone book. Plenty of them in there.
Your friends are holding her. I can make it worth your while if you tell me where.
Worth my while? Yeah, maybe. Let's see some credits first, the tough guy, and then maybe I'll tell you where to find her.
2,000 is quite a steep price, but then I'm a little bit afraid that I botch it again, as I did with the police guy. But then I guess there are other ways of finding out where she is. Her friend mentioned that one of the triads might know, so I guess I'll try the pheromones. I think he's mostly an alpha type, unless I overlooked one of those.
I gotta make sure she's okay first. She'll be a lot more valuable to me and you if she's alive and in one piece, if you know what I mean.
I get it. Smart businessman you are. Okay, I'll tell you. They're holding her on a small side street just off the open gutter in the Daigong district. But listen, I didn't say anything, right?
Okay, that's great. Now... I'm not sure which way to go. The place is just so big that I guess I'll go to the bottom of the hotel, now that I've entered it in the first place. Wait, first I'll check the local newspaper. Darrow Industries. So I guess they already have an Arctic base, and now they are trying to build an underwater base on the bed of the Indian Ocean. That's actually quite, you know, impressive. Okay, for some local investments. Okay, I was here already. I guess this is built the same. Oh, I guess they do have Chinese voice acting, so I'm not sure why the other girl and her pimp were speaking English.
我爱死你了！哟，你每次喝醉酒都这么说，但是呢，你酒醒之后却马上回你老婆那了。
闭嘴！就算你也爱我，
只要你给我钱，我就会永远爱你。
Okay, so some married guys.
Wanna party? I can go all night, tall boy.
The augmented girls here are popular, but once in a while I like to try natural. Some guys say they can't tell the difference, but I can.
Okay. Well, I guess there was nothing worthwhile here. Okay, I shouldn't be snooping inside here. At least not in the view of all the guys.
Sorry, but for the service you want, you damn well better believe I'm getting my full amount of credits.
Come on, sweet pea. I can hardly make my rent this month.
Join the club, sweet pea.
Okay, maybe he has something to add.
Please, enjoy your evening.
Well, apparently not. Yeah, so this leads me out into the streets now. Investigate the penthouse apartment. I guess the kidnapped girl is even lower. Oh, and there's a limb clinic in here as well. It's definitely something I should look into. guess I do want to explore anyway.
Wanna party? I can go all night. 涛哥，
到这儿来，帅哥。
市场上最好的，我向你保证，这些人不可能都弄错了吧？
Okay, I thought this was a shop. Like, okay, I mean, it clearly is a shop, but I guess there is no shopkeeper around.
You know, there's an amazing view of the cityscape on the rooftop that's just underneath the Pangu. If you're nice enough, maybe I'll take you there.
You know, I'm afraid of heights, and I'm not really sure how I feel about this whole city on top of a city thing.
Come on, the island's only so big, and you said it yourself. It's a center of free corporate expression in China. If we want to keep it that way, we have to build up.
But at what cost? It's taken 12 years to build the Pangu so far, and it could take another 10 more to finish. Who's gonna pay for all that?
Taiyong Medical, probably. And any other cybernetic company wants to come here.
That's kind of what I'm afraid of.
Okay. I doubt I'm going to need any fruit.
你想买什么吗？随便看看吧。
特价！
Okay, I guess I need to go lower. Bell tower. Okay, so should I go into the sewers or?
My buddy Les never pays to get into the hive.
Does he know one of the bouncers?
No. That cheap son of a bitch knows the secret way in through the back alley. But we share it with the rest of us? I don't think so. Asshole.
Forget it, man. It's getting chilly out here. Finish that cig so we can go back inside.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to get lost here a lot. I can already see that. Use our district, but that's not the one I'm looking for. At least I don't think it is. Choose our plaza. Yeah, Daigong. Okay, so I'll leave this be for now. And I'm back where I already was, I think.
Somebody told us that the hive is the place to go around here.
Yes, many business people from Upper Hengsha go there. Where are you travelers from?
We live in Paris.
Just be careful in there. It is owned by a local gang leader, and the gang he runs is one of the meanest in this country. So don't ask too many questions.
Oh, okay. We'll try not to step on anyone's toes.
Oh, and if you have augmentations, hide them when you walk the streets at night, especially on Yuanmeng Road. There have been many disappearances lately.
Okay, so this is some kind of
The Hive is a members-only club, La Wai. Without a membership card, I can't let you in.
You telling me I gotta pay to get into this dive?
We've got a reputation to keep. Can't let just anyone get in here.
Just anyone with the money?
No pay, no play. You want in or not?
Okay, not yet.
Maybe another time.
Alright, your business. You come back and see me if you change your mind.
How many credits do I even have? 4,000. The hive. Hengsha Court. Hengsha Court is where the apartment is, but I would like to save the girl before that. I'm still just looking around. Okay, this is closed, I think. And this is, I'm back at the hotel, so I made like a full circle around this. So I guess the only thing left to explore in this part is this. Release garden pots. Yuzhou district. That's definitely not here, because the district I'm looking for is called Daigong.
再等一下嘛，等我赚够了钱，我们就可以去找个公寓搬进去住嘛。
那我们现在不得不住在旅馆，难以置信。自从你在大勇那丢了工作，我们的生活就一团糟。
实在抱歉，亲爱的，我保证我会再找一份工作，我们马上就搬回到横沙的上城区，好不好？
告诉你不要去淌那趟浑水，你就是不听。 四处奔走，还说建立个良门什么的。看看我们现在，
大勇的条件太糟糕了，我只是想做个正确的事儿。我求着你好不好，亲爱的，你别离开我。
So I guess this guy was fired from his high-paying job, and now he landed in the lower part of the city. Okay, this definitely looks like it could be some kind of a gang turf. It's even sort of separated. So.
你喜欢航沙吗？
Although I guess there are police here. But then again, I probably should remember that those policemen are actually mercenaries. Probably corporately owned.
别走啊，子怡，再多住几个月吧。
没办法，当初大勇机械收购我们公司的时候，我的工资就下降了不少。现在我赚的可付不起房租，
来胶南旅馆住吧。虽然这不是天堂，但是它很便宜，在这你可以重新开始。
好的，我会考虑的。
Okay. I guess this just leads to the upper level. Well, I definitely need to stay low for now, because the kidnapped girl is kept somewhere on the lower level. It's one level below, I guess. So would that be over here? Yeah, I guess so. Or maybe even over here, although...
什么？我不懂英文。
It's actually interesting that Jensen knows Chinese. I wonder if he has like an automatic translator software.
I feel like the only place to work around here
in
is
his
TYM.
head.
I don't feel like being a part of the machine.
You want to work for that weirdo Hugh Darrow in Panchea?
That weirdo is gonna stop global warming with his geoengineering project. They're saving the Earth up there.
I heard you can only work there if you have augmentations.
That's true, but I can volunteer to get augmented. Then I get put on a list, and before no time, off to the Arctic Ocean I go.
So instead of being part of a machine, you're gonna turn yourself into one?
Okay. All these garden pots. Well, I doubt
前阵子回纽约的时候，看了电视里面的新闻，有关 pacifist 的内容可是很有煽动性的。
那是因为 pacifist 从来就没有赞成这个关于这个超人类主的观点。然后呢，政府呢，他们也知道，经济的发展是绝对离不开这些生物技术公司的，他们啊，会确定漏掉，绝对不会漏掉有关于零件的任何不良的这些反应。
尽管我们取得了那么多的成功，在这个国家里，审查制度依然根深蒂固。
我怎么会有一个预感，觉得我们不会再看到另一场天安门事件？
是啊，大家都在忙于追逐金钱，我们能看到的是公司正在慢慢的取代国家权力。
也许有一天我们会有一个赵主席。
What would the NPC stand for in this context? I'm not quite sure. I somehow doubt it means what it regularly means. Okay, eliminate the guards. I guess that's the 3 of them, judging from the indicator on my radar. So I think I should be able. Ah, freak! Nope. Yeah, I done goofed. I definitely done goofed because they picked him up.
You're in the wrong part of town, Lao Wai. Go back. Don't hide!
This is not the place for you.
Changsheng! Is someone there? You're a dead man!
Leave me!
Over here!
Okay, are they all alive? This guy is alive. Alive. Okay. Delete this after you change the code. You're gonna get us in trouble. Well, I guess he did get you in trouble.
Leave me!
And I guess that's her.
Get away. Who are you?
Your friend May sent me. She said you were in trouble. Are you hurt?
May. Thank God. And no, I'm fine. They didn't touch me. Not yet, anyway. If you hadn't come, though, how did you find me?
I asked around. I can be persuasive.
I have to get out of here.
You sure you're okay? Can you leave here on your own?
Yes, thank you. Whoever you are, thank you so much. I need to go. I need to get out of this city. I need to get away from that monster, Chan. Tell May, tell her. Thank you for everything. I owe her. I owe you both my life.
Okay. I don't think I have any other side quests yet. I definitely feel intimidated by this, by the design of this place. It's very confusing to me. I guess I can return to the hotel and return the quest and then end the episode there.
在中国， 唯一没有从生物科技热潮中获利的，就是这些平民百姓了。
是啊，看看我，虽然我在大勇支线工作，但我还住在贫民窟一样的旅馆里。
那是因为国家在不断的抬高地税，所以房东宁可让观光客住，也不愿意给自己人提供廉价租房。
这肯定是姓赵的家族的想法了，从人民中获利，却完全不回报。
Okay. Jinqui Road. I guess this leads back to like the main area. And there is a limb clinic here, but I'm not sure if it says over here.
Our best chance of doing this is to modify ocean temperatures through a combination of iron sealing and geothermal.
How to get to Thai Young Medical from here?
Sure, gorgeous. You have to take a train. But you know, you can't get into the building without an access card.
Oh, really?
As soon as the
I just graduated from university and I wanted to drop off a resume.
I think you're better off sending an email. It's a high-security compound, sweetheart.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
You're pretty. If you don't get a job, I can hook you up. My friend works at the brothel in Qui-Gon District.
No thanks. I have to go.
That's pretty rude. And kind of ballsy, like you have to be pretty self-confident in your rudeness to say something like that. I guess I'll check. Well, this clinic looks exactly like the one in Detroit, so I guess they are standardized.
Lim International welcomes you. You are preferred client? Select what you want from computer.
Okay, I don't think I have anything to sell. Oh, but they do have a Praxis Kit, which I can't afford. They even have two. But I should definitely remember about this.
You come back if you change your mind.
I guess I'll also investigate this. I guess there's nothing here, at least for the moment. But I definitely should remember about those Praxis kits and buy them if I can afford them at a later date. So I think I'll continue with my original plan, which is getting back to the hotel, ending the side quest, and then I will also end the episode. So, Anhua Hotel to the right.
不过现在也可以叫泰永了。最近只见过他们的人在这做生意。
其实，大勇机械把大部分的钱都偷到了恒沙上城区的建设。他们为什么不尽可能的公治整个景值呢？
我没想到你会这么说，这又不是独裁，我们得维持市场一直处于竞争状态，这样才能避免经济崩溃。泰永现在就像一群鲨鱼，吞噬着竞争对手。
你想说的应该是怪兽吧？他们的做法比鲨鱼们很多了。
Okay.
But many people believe that your Arctic Ocean installation is more risk than certainty. When will we be able to see the truth for ourselves?
As soon as the installation is complete.
If you would like to
Where's
hear
the
more
voice
of my
coming from?
exclusive interview with Hugh
Ah, right.
log on to www.picusweb.com. This is Eliza Kassan reporting to you live from Picus.
That was an audition about Darrow, but I didn't catch the entirety of it. I think this should lead me to the hotel. Well, eventually at least. Or maybe it's just the back entrance into the Hive Club, because I don't see the way to progress through here.
Was related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my
I'm pretty sure it said Hanqua Hotel to the right, right?
time that we as a species stepped up to make things better. Our best chance at doing this is to modify
Okay, I'm definitely kind of confused. A metro station, so definitely not it. I need to get back up somehow.
When will we be able to see the truth for ourselves?
It says Hanqua Hotel here.
If you would like to hear more of my exclusive interview video, log on to www.pacifist.com. This is Eliza Kassan reporting to you live.
Okay, I have to admit I have no idea what I'm doing. I guess I'll just come back the way I originally came in, which I think is somewhere over here. Yeah, I think through here, because I remember going past the policeman. Okay, Hanqua Hotel over here to the right. Wait. Ah, okay.
My apologies, sir. I was not aware, mate.
Okay, I think she was on level 4.
Ning, did you find her?
Yeah?
I did. She's safe, but running. I think she plans on leaving the city.
She always is a smart girl. I'm glad. I will contact her to make sure she is safe. As promised, here's your payment. If you want more, I have another task. Something suitable for a man of your many talents. Are you interested?
My interest would depend on the task.
By now, I'm sure you heard of Diamond Chan. He is evil man who feeds off the pain and misery of this city. If we are to stay in peace here, he must be taken care of.
You want me to kill Chan?
Yes, but you must make it look like an accident or suicide.
What is it exactly you want me to do?
Lower Hengsha is a dangerous place. I know Diamond Chan stay at an apartment near a rooftop. Knock him out, then drop his body into the alley below. Gravity will do the rest.
I'm not sure if I want to do that, At least not until I learn more about the guy. And even then, I don't exactly want to kill him.
There has to be another way to remove Chan from the picture without resorting to murder.
There is. I have access to certain stimulants. If Chan was caught with them, he would no longer be a problem.
Meaning I could plant drugs on him.
Not on him. Somewhere in his apartment will be enough. He may be dead though. So knock him out, leave the drug, and come back here to me. I have a friend. He works with the police. I'll contact him and he'll make sure Chan is arrested.
Okay, I'll say I'll do it, and then I might always not do it, depending on the situation. I don't want to lose the access to the quest just in case I learn something concrete on Chen that would, warrant him getting in jail. So I will accept, if only tentatively.
I'll do it.
Good. I'll give you the address of Diamond Chan's apartment. It is on one of the nearby rooftops. Lower Hengsha is a dangerous place. Simply knock Chan out, then drop his body into the alley below. Gravity will do the rest. But if you wish only to get Chan arrested, take these drugs. Plant them somewhere in his apartment after you've knocked him out. When you are done, return to me and I will contact my friend in the police. He will do the rest.
Anything else I should know?
Chan should be alone. He is too proud to have bodyguards around. But be careful. Even alone, Chan is dangerous.
Got it.
Mr. Jensen, remember not to cause any wounds on Diamond Chan that make it look like murder. Any suspicion will bring us more trouble from his friends.
So no tranquilizers or peps, which means strictly hand-to-hand submission shouldn't be a problem.
That is good, yes. Good luck, Mr. Jensen. I will wait here.
Okay, I will have to look around more for information about him, but I will do that in the next episode. For now, I think that's enough, so I'm going to save here, and that's all for this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!